How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical, and today we will be talking about Civ 7 and more specifically the Ages. Let's explain them. Ages have always been a significant gameplay for Civilization, and Civ 7 is trying to mix things up, so let's have a look. In Civ 7, the 3 Ages fundamentally divide the game into 3 chapters, with every chapter capturing a period of human advancement. In quoting the dev diaries, the reason why Civ 7 has these is for snowballing, in order to stop your opponents going too far in front of you, and giving you the opportunity to catch up if you've fallen behind. In the dev diaries, they also talk about micromanagement and trying to make it more manageable for certain players. And also for Civ balancing, as competitive Civ players rarely pick certain late game Civs. We start off in the Antiquity Age. The Antiquity Age is where civilization as we know it begins. Back when city walls were the height of military strategy and throwing a rock at someone was cutting-edge ranged attacks. Barbarians are also a thing of the past, being replaced by independents, which can be hostile when they're highlighted in red. However, you can befriend these to cause trouble for your enemies, or as strategic points. Classical military units are also shown in here, with legions, immortals, war chariots, really redefining warfare. The beginnings of religion are also here, this time in only researching the civic mysticism you unlock your pantheon straight away. The Antiquity Age is where we build our first wonders like the pyramids, which take forever to finish, much like when you tell yourself, just one more turn. So, what happens when an age finishes? So, once an age is completed, all the players, including AI, experience a transition. So, 3 things happen. You select a new civilization to represent your empire, giving you buffs specific for that age, rather than in the past, where you've had a civ that is only good at certain points of the game. This allows you to be good at each age and have a bonus that is that age specific. You keep your leader throughout. The factors that determine your options are historical, geographical, or certain things you do in game. Lots of trade, linking up jades, settling in tundra. They will unlock certain specific civs. Certain civs will always give you unlocks for next civs, but you always get a choice. The next age that we will be entering is the Age of Exploration, the second chapter, if you will. As civilizations grow, the Age of Exploration begins, where nations set sail for new lands, fueled by curiosity, ambition, and a complete lack of understanding about what peaceful negotiations mean. The key features in this age are the naval technology unlocks deep sea travel. So for the first time in the game so far, we can go into the deep ocean to find new continents. With colonization kicking in, empires will be fighting overseas territories and resources. Trade networks are going to be booming, making gold more important than ever. Scientific breakthroughs accelerate, pushing civilizations towards industrialization in the next age. This is the era where every AI civ suddenly decides that they need to settle a tiny island halfway across the world, because why not waste a settler on a tundra tile? Exploration also sounds fun until you realise you've wasted 50 turns sailing, only to discover that every good landmass is already taken. Congratulations, you've just invented the housing crisis. And the final act, and the final chapter, the final age, the modern age. The modern age where your once great empire is now dealing with pollution, overpopulation, and world leaders who somehow all have nuclear weapons but no chill. We all know who we're talking about. The key features in this is the advanced military units like tanks, aircrafts, battleships redefine warfare once more. Resources like oil, uranium become game changers. With us taking on the new age, our governments will now be deciding what role they will have in the world. Democracy, fascism, communism, influencing the global diplomacy game. Political ideologies suddenly make diplomacy difficult. And the final age, more importantly, has our victory conditions. I won't be going over how to achieve all the win conditions, but here they are here. You can win the game through economy, through your military, science and culture. You can track the progress towards this goal. However, I felt the steps, while they do help you on the way, sometimes they're not always necessary to complete. For example, on an earlier age, to get more settlements, it encourages you to build siege weapons. However, you don't necessarily need to do that to take places. So it's a rough guide. Feel free to follow. Feel free to ignore certain things. And that's how Civilization 7 Antiquity, Exploration, and Modern Ages shape the course of history. Each one presents unique challenges, and mastering them is key to leading your empire to victory. In doing well in the first two ages gives you points to spend going into the next age, with the final age being the victory conditions. As the era progression heads forward due to certain tasks that you do or the AI does, when you get towards the end of an era, you are met with crises. And in these crises, you will have to make tough decisions and take negative debuffs and save your empire from ruin. Which age do you think is most important? Which victory condition do you always go to? Let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Civilization content. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye!